Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about a very common issue that many people face: sugar addiction. You may have heard that sugar occurs naturally and provides energy for the body. But the reality is that consuming too much sugar, especially hidden sugar in everyday foods, can have serious negative consequences for our health. You might think you're eating a healthy diet, but it's surprising how many familiar foods contain sugar without us even knowing it. In this video, I'll guide you through some common foods that hide a lot of sugar, explain why sugar is so addictive, and more importantly, show you how you can break this addiction in just a few days. When you eat sugar, what happens to your brain? Sugar triggers the production of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that creates feelings of pleasure and happiness. This is why you feel so good immediately after eating something sweet. However, when the brain continuously produces dopamine, the brain cells become depleted. This makes you need more sugar to achieve the same feeling. This is exactly why it's easy to get trapped in a cycle, eating sugar to feel better in the short term, but then feeling tired and craving more sugar afterward. The dopamine receptors become weaker, making the body more dependent on sugar. So how do we break this cycle? Let's explore that in the next part. Before we get into how to break the sugar addiction, it's important to recognize the hidden sources of sugar in your daily diet. You might be surprised to learn that even foods you think are healthy contain a lot of sugar. Sugar is one of the most addictive elements in the modern diet. We often consume sugar without even realizing it, as it's not just found in sweet treats but also hidden in many everyday foods. Let's explore some common foods that contain hidden sugars that we might not be aware of. Ketchup is one of the most common foods that almost everyone has in their kitchen. It is widely used in many meals, especially to dip fries, burgers, or grilled foods. However, few people know that each tablespoon of ketchup contains about 1 teaspoon of sugar. You can imagine how a meal with fries and ketchup could easily lead to consuming a large amount of sugar without realizing it. Sugar not only enhances the sweetness of ketchup but also acts as a preservative, helping the product stay on supermarket shelves for longer periods. Bottled salad dressings are another typical example. When we aim to eat healthier, many people choose salads in the hope of losing weight and providing better nutrition for their bodies. However, many bottled salad dressings, especially sweet ones like honey mustard or ketchup-based dressings, contain a lot of sugar. Manufacturers add sugar to enhance flavor, making the salad more delicious, but unintentionally reducing its nutritional value. You might think you're eating healthily, but in reality, the amount of sugar consumed through these dressings is not insignificant. Flavored yogurt is another product that many people believe to be healthy but actually contains hidden sugars. Yogurt is considered a healthy food because it contains probiotics that help balance the gut's microbiota, but flavored yogurts or low-fat yogurts are often packed with sugar. This makes the product sweeter and easier to eat but turns a nutritious food into a significant source of sugar. Each yogurt cup can contain between 15 and 20 grams of sugar, equivalent to more than 4 teaspoons of sugar. So, if you are trying to control your sugar intake, be cautious with yogurts marketed as healthy. White bread and sandwich bread are essential parts of many breakfasts for Vietnamese people, but not everyone knows that some types of white bread contain added sugar to increase softness and flavor. Sandwich bread and sweetened breads, in particular, contain even more sugar to retain moisture, making the bread tastier and easier to store. However, the sugar in these seemingly harmless slices of bread can contribute to an increased risk of obesity and blood sugar-related issues if consumed frequently. Breakfast cereals are no exception, especially those targeted at children. they often contain large amounts of sugar to make them more appealing to kids. Even cereals that appear to be healthy, like granola, often contain sugar to add sweetness. A bowl of breakfast cereal can contain as much sugar as a candy bar, making your breakfast much less healthy than you might think. If you enjoy drinking fruit juice, be careful with bottled fruit juices. Many people think fruit juice is a healthy choice, but in reality, bottled juices often contain a large amount of added sugar. Even juices labeled 100% fruit juice can contain large amounts of natural sugars without the fiber, increasing the risk of overconsumption. When drinking fruit juice, you're getting mostly water and sugar from the fruit, while missing out on the benefits of fiber found in fresh fruit. Canned soups and cooking sauces are also foods that contain more sugar than you might expect. Some canned soups, especially tomato-based soups, often have sugar added to enhance flavor. Cooking sauces, such as spaghetti sauce or barbecue sauce, also contain more sugar than you'd imagine. This doesn't just make the sauce tastier but also helps preserve it longer. So when using canned soups or cooking sauces, always check the labels carefully to avoid consuming too much hidden sugar. Rice cakes, a popular low-calorie snack, also contain hidden sugars, especially those that are sweetened or covered in marshmallow-like toppings. While rice cakes are considered a diet-friendly choice, the sugar in some varieties can negate their nutritional benefits. Additionally, rice cakes have a high glycemic index, GI, which can cause a quick spike in blood sugar levels after eating. Sports and energy drinks are often advertised as quick energy boosters for the body, especially after exercise. However, most of these drinks are loaded with sugar to provide immediate energy. If you're not engaging in intense physical activity to burn off the sugar, it will turn into fat, which can harm your health over time. Dried fruits are one of the snacks many people consider healthy, but in reality, they contain a high amount of natural sugars and are often further sweetened during processing. The drying process removes water from the fruit, concentrating the natural sugars. This means a small portion of dried fruit can have the same amount of sugar as a large portion of fresh fruit. So if you don't watch your intake of dried fruit, you can easily consume too much sugar. Snack bars and energy bars are another source of hidden sugar. Many snack bars and energy bars are marketed as healthy choices, but in reality, they often contain large amounts of sugar to enhance flavor and maintain the product's structure. This can lead to consuming more sugar than you realize, especially if you rely on these products as daily snacks. Barbecue sauce also contains a significant amount of sugar, which many people are unaware of. This sauce is often used to marinate grilled meats, adding a sweet and rich flavor to the dish. However, the sugar in barbecue sauce can increase the risk of consuming too much sugar if you don't monitor it carefully. Finally, we cannot forget to mention peanut butter with added sugar. While natural peanut butter is a great source of healthy fats and protein, many peanut butter products on the market contain added sugar to enhance flavor and extend shelf life. If you love peanut butter, choose the sugar-free versions to ensure you're not unknowingly adding extra sugar to your diet. The foods mentioned above are examples of how hidden sugar is prevalent in our daily diet. Even if you're trying to reduce your sugar intake, processed products may still be a primary source of sugar. Therefore, reading labels carefully and making smart food choices is essential for protecting your health. Now that we know about the hidden sources of sugar in everyday foods, what's the next step? To break the vicious cycle of sugar addiction, the first thing you need to do is change your body's fuel source. When you consume too many carbohydrates and sugars, your body converts them into glucose for immediate energy. However, any excess glucose that isn't used right away gets stored as fat in your body, leading to weight gain and fat accumulation. This increases the risk of health issues like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Therefore, reducing your intake of carbohydrates, especially sugar, is a crucial step to breaking this dependence. When you reduce your carbohydrate intake to under 30 grams per day, your body will no longer have enough glucose to use for energy, forcing it to find an alternative energy source. This is when your body enters a state called ketosis. In this state, the body starts burning fat to produce energy instead of using sugar. During ketosis, your body produces compounds called ketones from fat, which become the main fuel source for your body and brain. After about 3 days, if you maintain a low-carb or keto diet, your body will begin to use fat as its primary fuel. At this point, you'll find that you no longer crave sugar as much as before because your body has switched from relying on sugar to fat as a source of energy. This not only helps you control sugar cravings but also keeps your energy levels more stable. You'll no longer experience the energy crash after consuming sugary foods and will feel more alert throughout the day without constantly needing sugary snacks. Your living environment also plays a crucial role in controlling sugar cravings. Take a look around your living and working environment. If sugary foods like candy, sodas, or snacks are always readily available, resisting temptation becomes incredibly difficult. This is especially true when you're feeling stressed, bored, or exhausted, as your brain will urge you to seek out sugar as a way to relieve these emotions. Therefore, adjusting your environment is crucial. Remove or hide sugary foods from sight. Rearrange your fridge, kitchen shelves, and snack drawers by replacing unhealthy foods with healthier options like almonds, nuts, fresh vegetables, or low-sugar fruits. This will not only help you avoid temptation but also encourage you to reach for healthier choices. Additionally, talk to your family and friends to help them understand and support you in this journey. Support from loved ones plays a significant role in helping you stay committed to quitting sugar. Once your surroundings are adjusted, it becomes easier to control your eating habits and gradually break free from your dependence on sugar. Instead of turning to sugar to boost your mood, seek out healthier alternatives. One of the main reasons why many people get caught up in sugar addiction is that they use sugar as a way to enhance their mood. When you eat sugar, your brain produces dopamine, a neurotransmitter that brings feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. However, this effect is only short-term and, over time, leads to fatigue and even stronger cravings. Instead of turning to sugar, you can try finding alternative activities to create joy and improve your mood naturally. For example, exercise is one of the best ways to help your body produce hormones like oxytocin and dopamine, both of which help you feel happy and relaxed without exhausting your dopamine receptors. Besides exercising, you can listen to music, dance, take a walk in the park, or even meditate. All of these activities not only bring a sense of relaxation but also help you build self-control, keeping you from giving into sugar cravings. Finding joy through alternative activities is an important step to breaking the dependence on sugar that many people struggle with. Finally, if you happen to eat something sweet, don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes, completely quitting sugar can be a long process and not always smooth. You may have moments when you accidentally consume too much sugar or can't resist a sweet treat. Don't be too hard on yourself. See it as an experiment and learn from your mistakes. After eating something sweet, you can add a little protein or healthy fat to your meal to reduce the impact of sugar on your body. Protein and fat help stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing a sudden spike in glucose and keeping you from experiencing an energy crash after eating sweets. they also help you feel fuller for longer, reducing cravings at your next meal. Remember, you're on a journey to improve your health every day. Every small step is a success, and the most important thing is that you keep moving forward. If you stumble, get back up, keep going, and don't let one slip-up undo all the progress you've made. I hope that through this video, you've gained a better understanding of how to identify hidden sources of sugar and how to quit sugar in a healthy way. Recognizing and cutting sugar from your diet not only helps you manage your weight but also improves your overall health and mental well-being. Start with small changes, such as adjusting your daily eating habits, modifying your living environment, and finding joy in healthier activities. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to get more health and nutrition tips. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.